around 18 years old. Up in Coeur d'Alene, I rolled my Jeep off the side of a cliff. It was rainy night. We were up to no good as kids.
Yeah.
I overcorrected. I had big 33-inch mud tires on this Jeep Wrangler, and I overcorrected, and the Jeep flipped off the side of a cliff about, I'd say about 60-degree fall. I wasn't wearing a seatbelt. My buddy wasn't wearing a seatbelt. He got thrown. I got thrown. He ended up hitting a tree, getting knocked unconscious. I ended up getting thrown, and the Jeep came back down and rolled on top of me. Okay? Only thing that was sticking out was my head and my left foot. I've got a humongous scar on my hip from the roll bar. So I was pinned underneath this Jeep for I don't even know how long, 4 hours at least, begging for help, crying out to Jesus, save me. I'll do whatever you want,
Yeah.
And so luckily, my buddy woke up, and there was a guy who got in a fight with his wife, and he just happened to be sleeping in his truck up in the mountain. Anyways, long story short, I could not walk for 6 months. My knee was probably about this swollen. It was bad. I was in the hospital for 6 months. It was just really bad all around. Then I got hooked on painkillers for 12 years. It was just a downward spiral from there. So I always knew that at some point in time in the future, I was going to have knee surgery. There was no broken bones around that area. It was mostly cartilage, ligaments, tendons, that type of thing. But I had always had problems with my knee. And so about 2 weeks before I got this device, the weather was starting to change. And whenever it gets humid outside, the pain really comes and sets in. I had not been able to sleep. I was tossing and turning, my friend, for, a good 2 weeks. It was really painful. And so when I got the wand, I used it on my knee for 3 consecutive days for about 20 minutes per session. And on day 4, the pain was gone. Now, the pain had got so bad, I was actually afraid to drive my vehicle because my knee was locking up. I couldn't lift my knee to hit the brake. And I got kids, and that's not safe, right? So I was starting to get worried. And thank God for this device.